Hi everyone, here I am at the Valve Summit with Julian Sperring-Toy from UNICOIN. Julian, tell us something about yourself and UNICOIN.
Sure, absolutely. So I'm the Chief Development Officer for UNICOIN, and my role in this region and across Europe, Middle East and Africa is to develop UNICOIN, develop the opportunity for UNICOIN, develop our branding and make some great strategic partnerships and relationships. I've recently joined UNICOIN. I've come from a venture capital and private equity background. So I've come from a traditional finance background, but I see immense opportunity for the next generation of crypto coins. I thought it was a fantastic, exciting time to join the industry.
Interesting. So what is UNICOIN? How is UNICOIN different from any other coins that we have?
Absolutely. It's a great question, Shafiq. Thank you. So UNICOIN is an asset-backed, publicly reporting, audited cryptocurrency, the second generation cryptocurrency, okay? So we have basically looked at the cryptocurrency market and what makes people invest in that currency, what makes people push them off investing in it, and understanding things like immense amounts of volatility, complexity, and maybe the misunderstanding of where cryptocurrency is in the market today maybe stops the everyday guy in the street and girl in the street wanting to bring cryptocurrencies to be part of their investment strategy, right? So we've addressed that by making a second generation cryptocurrency, which is backed by real life assets. So when I say real life assets, I mean investments in real estate, for example, investments in startup high growth companies, or companies with a huge amount of potential, that kind of thing. Because we believe if cryptocurrency is really going to make achieve its potential and as part of its second generation iteration, then people have to really understand what value it is in the coin, and it's not a bleeding edge financial tool or payment mechanism. Okay, so we launched the coin as a project in sort of the back end of 2021. Okay, and it's been a fantastic climb and a fantastic journey that we're going on. But we have a really real clear reason for our business and what we are trying to achieve. We want to democratize the access to wealth creation for every single person on the planet, whether that can be a guy who has got a small amount of investment or some of the major investments. If you think about what I said with things like investing in high growth startup companies, historically that was only available to people from venture capitalist funds or investment banks or something like that. We take those firms, we invest our coin into those firms, we help them and mentor them along the way of their growth journey, and then everybody else can also invest in those companies by buying our coin, right? So it's a very interesting project, and it's a unique project in the world today.
Julian, you mentioned that UNICOIN is an asset-backed token.
Yes.
So that's what makes it different from the other tokens that are out there.
Yes.
So what sort of assets does the UNICOIN have as their underlying?
We have two areas of investment, okay? So the first area is real estate, okay? So we invest in large-scale real estate development projects, okay? Now, the really interesting thing with this isn't a cash transaction. We are swapping our coin for major pieces of real estate around the world. I'll give you an example. So last week, we completed the world's largest ever property for crypto exchange, and we exchanged $355 million worth of coins, of UNICOINs, for a 65,000 acre holiday resort, vacation resort in Thailand, the world's biggest deal of its type, right? The week before that, or 2 weeks before that, we also broke a world record, and we exchanged $210 million worth of UNICOINs for a copper mine in Argentina, right? So these are large scale projects that have a real underlying value that will back up and bring inherent value to the coin, the UNICOIN that we are releasing onto the market, onto the exchanges.
So mostly it is asset-based with commodities and real estate.
It's real estate primarily, okay? But like I said a few minutes ago, now we are also taking equity stakes in high-growth startup companies, and we have a fantastic vehicle to do that. It's a TV show, it's a TV format called Unicorn Hunters, which is very similar to, if you're familiar with things like Shark Tank for the US or Dragon's Den in the UK.
Yeah.
We have a very similar kind of TV show to that, where entrepreneurs will come into what we call the circle of money, which is our founders, Steve Wozniak, Lance Bass, Rosie Rios, who's the former treasurer of the United States, Mo Ella, who's an advisor to Joe Biden. They will pitch their projects. and we will grill them and give them a sort of a shakedown, if you like, on the validity and of their project, and then we'll invest UNICOIN into their business, and we'll take an equity stake in exchange for those business. Now, we're looking for unicorns, we're looking for billion-dollar businesses, right? And that's, again, part of the asset-backed element of it. But here's the great thing. Everybody in the audience, everybody watching TV, and this has been watched by 300 million people worldwide, they can also take a stake of these companies that are pitching to the circle of money on Unicorn Hunters by buying the coin.
So you have a coin which is also being used to build ventures.
Correct, yeah.
And has that already started?
We've invested in over 10 companies already from season 1 of Unicorn Hunters. We're in season 2 pre-production right now. We're going to bring it right here to Dubai as well. It's really exciting. Dubai, Saudi Arabia, we're looking into India possibilities as well. Well, we're going to turn this into a global brand, and a global brand which, any entrepreneur out there who wants to get some fantastic amplification of their project, get mentored by some of the world's leading business people and leading entrepreneurs, and really understand the value of what we can bring through our investments from UNICOIN, right? We'll really have a great opportunity to do that. It's not crypto projects we're focusing on. We're focusing on things like pharma tech, on internet shopping projects. There was a packaging project that we got. So it's pretty much anything. We're looking for innovation. We're looking for real innovation. Yeah.
That sounds very exciting. And what is the roadmap like for you for the next 6 months or the next 12 months?
Great question. Thank you for that. So we've coming to the end now of our project of fundraising and building our assets, our real estate assets. And we're going to be launching the coin on the crypto exchanges over the next 6 months. Right. So our initial launch partner is with INX in the US, because they're very experienced in our particular market area. And then we have further exchange partners which we'll be launching with over the coming months and years.
So how big is your community already, and what is the community engagement? What are you doing for the community engagement?
Yeah, so we have a large investor base. We have a really strong team back at our headquarters in North America, which is constantly engaging with our investors, getting the brand messaging out there. We believe that branding, creating a rock-solid, rock-star crypto brand around UNICOIN is absolutely essential to the success of not only our business, but the ongoing success of crypto as it goes through its second iteration and second generation, right? So branding and getting the right messages and community engagement is absolutely a critical part of that.
Thank you very much. And what would you like to convey to your future users and the community about UNICOIN?
Thank you. That's a great question. So I'd like to say that this is an asset-backed, secure cryptocurrency for the second generation, which is not going to be subject to the volatility and insecurities of the past. Right? This is a good foundational project to help people really understand and start to invest in cryptocurrency.
Thank you very much, Julian. So for the viewers, if you want to know more about UNICOIN, you can go to unicoin.com. And it's a pleasure speaking to you.
Nice to meet you too, Shafiq.
To the UNICOIN coming out soon.
Thank you very much. Thank you.